Hello everyone. Welcome in. Happy Sunday morning. Hope you're all having a good start to the day. Super fun stream planned. Lots to go through. So I'm going to be a little scatterbrained. Sorry that we're starting a little bit later than usual. I started the stream, so if y'all were like, what happened? There's a setting that I forgot to toggle on, and I didn't know that after you start the stream, you couldn't toggle it on. So I had to like cut the stream off and restart it. So sorry if anyone was waiting and figuring out what was going on with that. But happy Pride! We are now in Pride Month. The mug of the stream today, I have my cute little Pride mug. It says, you make the world a brighter place just by being in it. It's hard to see, and I don't think I can do this very well without pouring my tea out, but there's like a little quote on the inside of it. So it's really cute. Cute vibes. But I hope you're all having a good start. So obviously you can see at the top of the screen, we are starting a fundraiser. So I'm gonna go through that just a little bit. We're gonna have a little bit of an introduction with this. I am going to be this Pride Month raising for the Trevor Project. And if you're not familiar with the Trevor Project, essentially just at a high level, they provide suicide prevention services to LGBTQ+ youth. And I think right now more than ever, it is important to fundraise for them because currently with the administration that we have, they are axing all funding, all federal funding to the Trevor Project starting next year for LGBTQ+ services. And not surprisingly, that is the only group that's targeted for suicide prevention services. All other suicide prevention services will keep their funding. So I think it's more important now than ever to provide support to the Trevor Project. This obviously hits close to home for me. And thankfully, I grew up in a household that, loved me very well, but they didn't know. I did not come out until I was in college, y'all. I did not come out to my family until I was in college. And I grew up in a household that did love me, but after I came out, things shifted a little bit. Thankfully, again, I was not completely disowned by my family like a lot of people are. So I'm very fortunate in that regard. However, I am estranged from my family and I have cut ties with them. So it's hard. It is hard. No matter what your demographic is or how you identify, with mental health should always be a priority. So just want to put that out there. I know this can be a really sensitive topic, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think it's important to put the word out there that this is a really important service for people who are discriminated against disproportionately. And so I am going to be streaming. I'm going to be trying to stream every single day this month, which is going to be super stressful, but I am trying to commit to that because I really want to hit our goal. So I'm going to go over the fundraiser just a little bit to give y'all some background on it and just discuss some of the things that I have planned. So let me see here. So this is our campaign page. I'm calling it Build for Belonging because we're going to be doing a lot of build streams, obviously, with playing The Sims and everything. So that's the idea. We're going to be building for belonging. And let me fix my camera just a little bit. It's a little off-centered. But I have some fun little milestones set up. So milestones are when we hit certain goals throughout the fundraiser. So thank you, Expletive. Thanks for being in the chat. I'm so happy that the TikTok chat is working on my Streamlabs today. Woohoo, that's a win. Great start to Pride Month. But at $100, if we raise $100, I'm going to do this rainbow room renovation. So we'll just go in the gallery, find random rooms, and convert them into a rainbow color scheme. I think that should be a fun, cute thing to do. And then at $250, I will wear a mullet wig for a stream. So be on the lookout for that. If we hit that milestone, I think that's going to be pretty funny. And then at $400, I think it'd be nice to get into Stardew. We haven't played Stardew in a while now, so have a cozy little Stardew night stream of some sort. And then at $500, we'll do a Colors of the Flag Room challenge. So this is similar to the first milestone, but in that there's an added challenge with we'll download a random room. Obviously, we're not going to be able to know all the swatches of all the objects in each room, but then we'll randomize which pride flag that we will try to run the color scheme of the room. And we'll see, it's kind of like our swatch switch challenges that we do and those types of challenges I post on YouTube, but just a different version of it. And then at $600, I'm going to post cringy photos of myself in the Discord server for what I look like as a kid or just some other fun little photos. I'll try to find some. I know of a couple that I have access to, but I think that would be a fun thing to do. And y'all can make fun of me all you want. And then at $750, I plan on doing a Lego building stream. So I do these occasionally, obviously not often because Lego are expensive. And so I have a couple of little mini sets, botanical sets that we could do on stream. And then for the $1,000 goal, we're going to do a big house build where every room is a flag and we just base the color scheme off of the flag. So that's what I have planned right now. I might switch some things around a little bit, but I just wanted to have something thought through. And then I have a little blurb about the campaign and what the Trevor Project is over here. And I have a schedule. So if you go to the campaign link, I'm going to put this in the chat. If you click donate, I think that one has it. No, it's not. I have a bot that'll come in the chat every once in a while and drop it, but I have it in my Twitch panel. So if you're on my profile on Twitch, there's a campaign link where you can get to this page and see the schedule. But I have schedule streams for every day. And then I do have rewards for some of the donations. This looks weird because I have dark mode on my computer. So on your computer, these won't look as scary like this, but I just have dark mode enabled, so it does some weird, funky things at times. But with this, if you donate $10, you can, give a stream suggestion. And I do want to preface this with, like, obviously, if you can't donate, that's fine. Like, just being here supports the stream, and, that gets the word out. If you want to share the stream, share the links, I would appreciate that. So you can help in so many ways that don't even require money. But I don't want this to feel like you should be shamed for donating less than someone else. If you even just donated 50 cents or 1 cent or $1, something like that, that is just as helpful. So it all goes toward the cause. And I'll show why that's just as helpful too in a second. Because there is an overall event for this. The Pride Belongs Here fundraising challenge. So I'll go ahead and show y'all. But overall, we're linked into this group for the challenge. So they've already raised almost $47,000 in like the past week because it was next to nothing like a week ago. And yesterday, I think it was 29,000. So there are a lot of people streaming for the Trevor Project under this Pride Belongs Here fundraising challenge. So our money will go to this bigger pot for their overall goal of $100,000. So that's kind of fun that we can work as a community to get there. But going to the little rewards, you can do a video, a YouTube video, or a stream suggestion. I can't promise I'll do all of them, but maybe I could eventually get through them. And then this is a Discord donor role. If you donate $20, you can get a role added to your name in the Discord server. And then I have the belonging bundle that I'm calling it. So I have cards that I'll send out. And then I also have tons of Pride stickers. So I'll give y'all 3 stickers and a card saying thank you for donating if you do that tier. And then this next tier up at $75 is a sticker pack upgrade. So it's the same as the $40 tier. It's just you get more stickers. And then I have this chapstick holder tier. If you donate $100, you get all of those things. Plus, I have these like cute little chapstick holders or keychains, but they're all like Pride themed. So I have a lot of different ones that we can put in the card for y'all if you wanted to donate more. And then I have a Pride pen collector tier for $150 donations, and you get everything below that plus a pin. So I have 4 of these enamel pins. Like, I have multiple of these 4, but there are 4 options. So whenever you go through checkout, just there's going to be a spot where you can put some text in for like what you would prefer. I can't promise things, but if you donate that, we have like a little mushroom pride pin. It's kind of hard to focus. We have a little cat pride pin. So these are like little enamel pins that you can just stick on anything. But there's a cat pride one. It's really cute. We have a little octopus. It's hard to get this thing to focus. Little octopus one. And then we have a cute little ghost, which goes with our emote on stream, holding a little pride heart. So you'll get one of these pins with everything else in the lower tiers. And that's just a way to say thank you. So again, don't feel bad if you can't donate that much. I understand that's a lot of money, but obviously I can't do a ton of them. So I had to kind of up the ante a little bit because it's going to be expensive for me to ship all of these things. So just keep that in mind. But I also have polls. So if you wanted to donate any amount, you can go into the polls and you can, I always use this poll. I think it's fun. Pineapple belongs on pizza, and you can vote your answer. And I put yes for 3 of the options. I'm a little biased. And then there's a no option. So we can have a winner in the poll. If you want to donate your money, you can go through and do it in the poll just to put money towards an answer or a response, which is a fun way. If you can't donate, a large amount to get these other little things. So that is the overall gist of the fundraiser. I hope y'all are able to donate and join in the fun this month. We're going to be doing a lot, obviously, like I said, streaming every month. And then we'll see how it goes. So today we're doing a shell challenge, though. We're going to be starting a new shell challenge, Pride Shell Challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun and getting through that today. So without further ado, for the shell challenge today, it is going to be like a randomized thing that I'm not going to keep tabs on necessarily. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I have this randomizer wheel that we can do to figure out what we're going to base the shell off of, just color scheme wise. I think this is a fun way to incorporate it. And so this is what we're going to base off of the shell challenge, you guys. And this is going to be part of the shell challenge rules. I say rules loosely. So for the shell challenge, I think it'd be fun if everyone chose a flag that you base your interior off of. So that's like an added level to the shell challenge for this month. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and figure out what in the world we're going to be doing. Ooh. Demi-romantic pride flag. I have a friend who is a demi. Let's see here. Let's see. So this is interesting. This is going to be really interesting. The demi-romantic flag. Okay, so it's like basically black, green, and white for the most part. I want to like save this image really quickly. And then I'm going to put it on the stream for us to be able to see. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and get the game share going. And then let me get this photo. I know it's a lot of prep today, a lot of like for-stream talking, pre-stream talking, but for a good cause. I don't know if this is actually showing the picture. Yeah, that's not the right picture. Let's see here. Downloads. There we go. Done. And whoa, does not need to be that big. Just so we can have our little reference up here. Demi-romantic flag. I can say confidently, I have not done a color scheme like this, so this will be really interesting. This will be interesting. Okay. Let's get into it. I have no idea where I want to build yet either, so we got to think about that. Does Ciudad have... I think they have small lots there. It's like the love struck thing. Let's see here. 30 by 20 might be the smallest we get. Yeah, this 30 by 20 lot. I don't want to do a big shell. I'm trying to actually finish the shell in one stream, so it's not going to probably be as detailed as some of my other builds, but I think it'd be fun to like actually finish a build in one stream. So we have a lot to get through. I was actually thinking of maybe doing a tiny home shell, which I think could be a fun challenge in and of itself. The fact that it would be small, yet alone trying to figure out what shell we want. Let's see. This is always the nerve-wracking part. Like, I don't know how I want to start this. I don't know. Let's see. I also want to go ahead and turn this on so I don't put too many tiles down. I don't think I want it to be a micro home. I think we can go with small home. Maybe not literally a tiny home. I just meant tiny home residential. We'll see. We'll see what the shell speaks to us. Let's see here. That's already 36 tiles. It just goes so quickly. What if we put a rounded room? And then maybe we could... I have to do something funky, y'all know. Otherwise, it's not a challenge. Would that be too funky? Probably. What if we did... Where are we? We're at 48 tiles. We could have... How big does that make this? 66. Yeah, so it would be a small home. If I did an upstairs... Could be interesting to have an upstairs. What if we actually drag that over? And then this could be like maybe a back porch area? I don't know yet. Okay, I need this to be a room. I don't know why it's not registering, but... And maybe this could be like, I don't know, a balcony space. I'm worried about roofing. Like, this would be a little bit tricky to roof. Unless we don't put a roof. Because, like, even with the homes around us, I'm trying not to let that influence how I build the shell, but they don't have roofs. They have like this opening stuff all over the place. Could make that like a front. I don't know if this is funky enough. Do we think this is funky enough for shell? I feel like it's not. I think it needs a little something something. Y'all know how I like to add a little something something. I'm trying to think in that maybe how much more does that add? Okay, it's still a tiny home residential this way. I feel like this would make it more challenging though, which is the point. If it's really skinny. You know? We'll have to see here. This is such a big lot, though. I definitely don't want it back this far. I was just kind of placing the shell somewhere. Let's see. Let's move this maybe like around here. Maybe one tile over. Nope. Oh, you know what would be kind of cool? What if we did something reminiscent of the demi-romantic flag on top? Like, what if we put a triangular room up here? I don't know if I want it to be like all the way to the edge. I don't know if we can get that to be, yeah, it doesn't fit. It's not gonna be equal. That way everyone gets to participate in the random challenge part of it in some aspect. That might make it too big. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. We're at 92 tiles. Then that's like a nod, you know. Should I require that it stay triangular? I know typically shell challenges, it's just for the exterior. Yeah, I don't want to be that mean. I don't want to be that mean. We can do that. It's going to be a nightmare to... Oh, it's not equal. Oh, it is. It's just this makes it not look like it is. The box. Yeah, because if it was like that, it would be equivalent. That gets us 98 tiles, so we could technically still have a tiny home residential. Okay, I think this is the shell, y'all. This is gonna be the shell. I want to move it back just a little bit now, maybe. Maybe like that much. Oh, wait. I think I just want to have short walls. I don't want any of them to be tall. Okay, I'm gonna save, and then I'll upload this to the gallery, so if y'all even want to load into your games and work on your shell alongside, that could be fun. So let's go ahead and get this uploaded. So I'm just gonna call it Pride Shell. Oh, wait. Before I do this, I need to copy. Let me go to my last shell challenge so I can easily... copy. be my text for the ruse. Pride Shell Challenge. Or wait, no. What am I doing? Anything goes. Only rule is you can't change any of the existing walls. Exterior walls must remain. Blah, blah, blah. All of that's fine. Dr. Sims Pride Shell. We're going to change this to Pride Shell. So when you upload it to the gallery, make sure you use that hashtag so I can find it for our shell tours. And then maybe we could, let me look at my calendar. Maybe we could tour these on the 29th. So that's 4 weeks from today. So June 29th, we'll do the tours. And then as an added, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough text room for this. As an added challenge, try to choose a pride flag to base your color scheme inside off of. Let me change the wording of that. I don't like the way that sounds. As an added challenge, choose a pride flag to inspire the interior design. Okay, so Pride Shell is going up on the gallery. Hey Zach, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so the shell is uploaded, y'all. The shell is uploaded. I'm doing okay. Just starting on this shell challenge, which is gonna be exciting. So earlier in the stream at the start, I did a randomizer. And it chose a demi-romantic flag, so we are basing the build off of that, and the shell's a little bit inspired by the shape that's on the demi-romantic flag. So our color scheme is basically white, black, and green, which is gonna be really interesting. I know that Mel, if she comes into the stream today, will be probably very excited about that. This actually could be really cool as the front right here too. I have to figure out what I want to use as the front. I think this would work fine, but this side could be really cool. And it fits the contour of the lot. That would be interesting. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, let's try to do that. I think that would be fun. A fun little challenge. I was picturing this being the front whenever I was making it, but I think it'd be cool to try to use this because we already have like a little porch space that we could use that as the back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this side of that house looks very awkward. It's just like completely flat. Well, that's fun. I could even do a door right here and wrap that around. Like, have the porch be right here, like a wraparound. That could be fun, too. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to make this the front, though. Oh man, why did I do this? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and grab some lights. We're gonna get this in here. Oh no, Zach. Oh no. That's bizarre. You must have had a lot of emojis, maybe? Or emotes. I actually changed the settings on my Streamlabs bot just last week, and I increased it to a pretty high number. That's really weird that it's still timing people out. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I don't know why Streamlabs doesn't let you just toggle off. Okay, it was a lot. Okay. I was like, I raised that to a pretty high number so it wouldn't happen. But like Streamlabs is annoying in that it doesn't let you just toggle off what it blocks people for. And I don't know why it won't do that. But it's like you have to have a threshold, which is obnoxious. Welcome in, JLB. How's it going? I have no idea what I'm gonna put in these little... Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so weird. Okay. Let's see. So obviously this is plenty of space for, this is a tiny home residential, isn't it? Oh no, I went over. Oh, I added the platform. I added the platform, which I forgot that adds tiles to the actual. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do residential then. It's fine. It's technically still a tiny home. Like, come on. I hate that they do that. It's like, just count the inside. 33 emotes. I still feel like it should be higher than that. But happy Pride, y'all. Happy Pride. We're doing a fundraiser all month long for the Trevor Project. And if you don't know what they do, essentially they provide suicide prevention services to LGBTQ+ youth. And the new administration cut all of their funding, all of the like, suicide prevention for LGBTQ+, starting next year. However, suicide prevention services will remain for other demographics. So I'm not going to make this political. It shouldn't be a political issue. But now, more than ever, it's important to try and support these organizations. So for the whole month of June, we will be here streaming, and we'll be doing some fundraising for the Trevor Project. Yeah, I saw it very briefly, Zach. Like, I saw it in the chat before it took it away. And I did see like some rainbow themed emotes, so I figured that's what it was. I figured that's what it was. Should we try to do something in the style of Ciudad? I don't know if we're gonna get black and green. I mean, at least everything pretty much comes with a black color scheme. I know Lovestruck has some cool black aesthetic things to it. We do get green. Maybe we could do some green on the exterior. Maybe the house has black vibes with green windows and doors. That could be cool. Ooh, that looks really... Oh, it's a little too high, isn't it? It's just a little too high. Oh man. These are not short. Why does it say this is for short doors? It's not short. Like, it clips through. I think in my rules I say I can change the wall heights, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't even know my own rules anymore. Yeah, you can move, rotate the lot, and change the wall height. Maybe we make the lower floor tall walls. I didn't want it to be taller, or like medium height, just taller. The one thing I don't like, though, is that to use the green swatch of this, it's brown. Yeah, I wish this was green and black. That would be perfect. Yeah, living should not at all be a political issue. It's pretty absurd, the scape that we're in right now. If I use that, then there was no point for taller wall heights. What's on the medium doors? We don't have medium doors from Love Struck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Maybe we just... I mean, technically, the flag does have like a white and a grayish. I think that's like a grayish color on the bottom part. Let's see what we can do with this. Also, I don't know what we're gonna do for the exterior. I'm thinking black, though, for the whole house. Having it be black on the outside. What's the difference in the textures on these? One is like just a little bit more textured. It's almost like this one's more vertical, the texture is, and this one's more horizontal, which is kind of weird. This one's gonna definitely stick out in the neighborhood just a little bit. You've always liked the aromantic flag? The asexual, yeah. I really like the lesbian flag. I really like the lesbian flag. I like the color scheme on that one. I'm just trying to keep the whole exterior as Love Struck, just so it can match more easily. But we don't get a foundation from Love Struck, so let's see. Ooh, this one has a fun black, and it's got like the diamond pattern on it, which makes me think of the triangle that's on the flag. That could be fun. Okay, so windows. Yeah, Love Struck has some pretty fun windows. Get these, which actually could work. I know this matches the door, but these could be really cool. Yeah, at least these work on the curved. I don't know, maybe we should stick with the vibes of the door. These look really good on the curved wall, too. Oops. Yeah, I think these will work. This will be fine. I gotta like keep the pace up because I'm really trying to get through this build. Oh, that's not the same height. And I don't know if what I put right now is gonna stick, but y'all know that there are times when I forget to put the windows down and then it is a nightmare going back and doing it again. What's the difference in these? Is there like a difference in the pattern or something? Those look like the exact same windows to me. Ornate window, stonework ornate curve. Oh, there's one, okay, just explicitly for curved. Okay. I haven't used these very much, so I completely forgot that they did that. Maybe we could put 3 in a row right there. Again, I don't know. I just want to have some windows down just in case. Just don't want to forget. And I'm thinking of having a door here. And then one thing I'm thinking of that immediately came, the most recent packs are gonna, yeah, it's for sure gonna come in handy. I think so too. Yeah, like Life and Death definitely has the same type of vibes as well. Thanks for the follow, Quacky Bunny. Welcome in. Okay. If you're just now joining in, we're doing a shell challenge. I have it on the gallery. It's called the Pride Shell Challenge, and I did a random wheel generator at the start, and we got a demi-romantic flag. So that's what is inspiring this build. And I tried to put like even the triangle. We had a triangle up here to go with the flag design. But our color scheme is black, white, gray, and green. So it's an interesting color palette. I can confidently say I've not done a build with this color scheme, so it's gonna be fun. Now I'm thinking we can use Life and Death potentially. It's not as vibrant of a green. We have this, which is a little bit more green. It's rusty looking, which isn't bad. But like the greenhouse haven is like green. Like that's green. It's not like a nice kind of sagey green. It's just in your face green, which makes sense for a greenhouse kit, you know? It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, if I'm being honest, but I just don't know. If that's gonna be, whoops, what we want. And then I want a door here actually too. This will be a balcony space. But like these are the two option wise that I would consider for like a greenhouse window. We don't really get great options from Lovestruck. I could also just do like plain windows, but that's not fun. Like the eco lifestyle plain square windows or whatever, and make them black. Do we have a preference? Try black ones. So we could do those. Ooh. Wait, I completely forgot we had these types of swatches. Oh, that's cool. I've not used these windows very often. I think I like those because we get these squares in the windows downstairs. That could be fun. And then we can have a door here. I wish we don't get open one. Oh, they're separate. Yeah, it's been a minute. I forgot about that. I'm used to like, I guess in the newer packs now we have the same. It's like with some of the objects, the open ones are just different swatches. Yeah. I think we're all in agreement to go with the black here. Green wasn't vibing with me either. I'm just trying to do some weird things with it. And then we can have another door off of it here. That could be cool. It depends on the layout. I can put a door here if we have a room off of it. So I'm gonna maybe wait on that because I think I'd rather have like a bedroom or something that has this balcony space. This could be the primary upstairs. We got to figure out the staircase too before we get too far into this because y'all know how much of a nightmare that is. sometimes with these builds. And I did widen this. I had this one tile smaller, I think, earlier. And then to make the triangle symmetrical, I extended it. So it would have been even harder. But we don't have a lot of overlapping room. It's basically going to have to go in this area. So it'll be a fun challenge. It's gonna be a fun challenge. Okay, let's get the greenhouse hit. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You would say stick it in the one wide block and call it a day. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let me find the Greenhouse Haven door. Wait, what? What? This is showing this. Is that always a glitch? Has that always been a glitch? Oh, I'm gonna be really mad. It's not showing it! Ah! I gotta click on all of them just to see. Okay. Yeah, the swatches are messed up on that. That's crazy. I also don't like that it doesn't fit perfectly, but we'll have to deal with that. Donate on... So on TikTok, I actually have a link in my bio. So you extend it. I think it says one more. So it's on my bio. But you can donate there. Yeah, I'm annoyed that the door is skinny. I honestly feel like this could work better. I'd rather it be up against the window than be centered. And then maybe I can do something or put like a, I don't know, tall plant or something here to hide that. Okay. And then let's get back to our windows. Maybe on the front, we could have two of those. I don't like that. Never mind. Let's see. For Love Struck, we could do like a different type of window up on the top. Y'all know how some houses have like a feature window? It just stands out a little bit more. Just to give it a little pizzazz, and it kind of goes with the vibes of the greenhouse windows a little bit better too. And maybe we just put a couple of these up here. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But I do want it to be the same on both sides. Yeah, I thought those were a little too high. Boop, boop. Is there a diamond window? I don't know. This has triangles in it. It's a little too big. I don't think we have like an actual diamond window. We might have a window that has a triangular pattern in it. Like this has some diamonds in it. So For Rent has some, like Cottage Living has the like diamond pattern. We do have that one big triangular window, but I think that requires a taller wall height? I can't remember. Like, oh, well, we do have the, yeah. It would need to be a little bit higher. We have this one from Horse Ranch. Oh, that was underwhelming. I thought it would be a little bit bigger. We have this. I wonder though, like, could we bring that down and this fit on top of it? Not quite. Because it's like similar in style, it just doesn't fit very well. And we get a green. It's slightly off. That's pretty funny. But yeah, no, I like that idea. I wish we did. Would have been fun. I'm like still trying though. This has all of the ones that have triangles in it are too big. But like this one we could do, like if we wanted to do something with a triangle in it. We could just do the all black if we did it. I feel like that's gonna make it harder to use the space upstairs though, because it takes up the whole wall. Okay. We have at least some windows down. I can move them if I want to. And now we just... Oh, wait. Before we get into it too, I want to go ahead and get the doors here. I just don't want to forget doors and stuff. Oh, wait a second. It's like, whoops. My door was floating. What if we got the little arched Love Struck door? Looks so small there, though. This would be really cool. It's like a very fancy back door. It does have diamonds on it. And it goes with the diamond foundation somewhat, but I don't know. I don't know. That's probably not the right style or vibe. I don't want to just put another one of those. We'll put this. It's fine. That'd be fun. Okay. Yeah, we still got to figure out the roof, which is not going to be the most fun thing with figuring this part out. But to be fair, like I was saying earlier, like the houses around us have these types of roofs. So honestly, I feel like it's going to be kind of boring, but just having this go to the back, it does make it look a lot better though. What if I bring that part in? And then I just want to see what this would look like if we did something like that and put a half wall. Maybe a little bit shorter. I could go ahead and have them meet, maybe. There we go. We got our triangle back. We just put it on the top. And we could do something like that. That leaves it open. I know it's a little funky, but yeah, I don't like that. Clips into that too. That could be interesting. Put that there and on the inside. And then we can figure out our outdoor. Still trying to lean into the Love Struck. We do have these tiles, so that could be fun. I know it's blue, but I mean, everything doesn't have to be just black, green. I don't want to use just the plain tile, I don't think. That's boring. I think it'd be fun to have something with a little pizzazz, and maybe upstairs or like at the top we can do plain like that. Okay. That's a little too bright of a green, I feel like. Ba-da-dum. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, we embrace the funk, for sure. For sure. We gotta embrace the funk. Maybe I just get a black one of these. I just want something of interest up here. But that looks silly, just having one. It's like, let's make it a unicorn. I just want something in this roof area. It looks a little weird right now. I need a little detail. Oh, we could put like a little balcony thing too off of this. That could be cool. We do get a Love Struck one. Oh, that's small. Is this one? Okay. They look way bigger in the picture. Trying to figure out what pattern. Maybe that one. Adds a little interest up there, I think is cool. Yeah, that's cool looking. What if we actually lowered the pitch just a little bit? Bing, bing, bam, 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 bam. Could just do something like that. Oh, wait. I completely forgot we had those pieces. Like this. I don't think that would work very well here, yeah. Could size it down and it fit, but not quite. That is kind of cool. This could be pretty fun. I just want to see what it looks like. I might not use it. I probably won't, but yeah, it doesn't quite fit. I'd have to size it down some more. Yeah, it's not the right style. I have so much fun exploring these things because I feel like people don't use them super often. Yeah, go from modern to goth. We could transform it. Bring this back. Is there anything from Love Struck in this? No, nothing. Could do one of these. Just to give it something. I hate how when you place these, like if you move it, you essentially can't move it. I'm trying to like pull from what we have around us. So that's why I was trying these little pieces and then trying some roof pieces like this. Lost Time Machine, welcome in. How are you doing? We are starting our Pride Shell Challenge. Happy Pride, y'all. It is on the gallery, so if y'all want to download it, you have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks. I used a random wheel generator for the pride flags, and we got Demi Romantic. So that's the pride flag that you see in the top left corner, and that's inspiring our build. So 33 pride emoji here. Oh man, yeah. I still don't know why it's doing that. It seems like no matter how many times I change the settings, it doesn't stick. It just doesn't stick. Okay, I really, really, really need to... What if I just put the little vent thing for right now? Just put one of these. I just want something there. Okay, I'm trying to get all of this, like, not as fun stuff out of the way first. That way we can focus on the inside and then not have to come back outside until... Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be too dark of a green, but doesn't quite fit. Let's do a plain one. Maybe you could do that. So I need to change the roofing. I think that's fine. Do that. And then let's figure out the roofing. Y'all, I could make this a glass roof. Oh wait, no I can't because it's not technically a roof piece. I could put the clear tiles. If you want to test out if your stream is broken, let's come. Wait, what? Oh, try a green trim. That could be fun. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna... That one doesn't look too off. I think this one's gonna be too saturated. I don't dislike it. Like, I don't... This one... Yeah, that one's, like, closer to the color. But I don't know if the style of it, if that's what we're wanting. I think I'm going to stick with the black for right now. Okay, shingles. Shingles. Do we get green shingles? That could be kind of fun. I probably won't like it, but I'm curious to see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sims limitations is what messes it up. This is from Lovestruck, which is interesting. There we go. That's perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I feel like that could work well. We do have like the what you call it, these types of shingles. We could do that to fit in a little bit better since we have such a weird color scheme. This is like the I love how I chose the, you know, the world. It's like because it was like C-Dod with Lovestruck and love is love, you know, kind of the vibe, but this does not fit here at all. It does not fit here. It does not belong. HOA would be all over us if we lived in this neighborhood. We'd be getting the police called on us. You can't paint your house this color. Let me see. Lovestruck. It would be cool to have like a green fence, maybe. Oh. Lovestruck didn't really give us a lot with the... Oh no. I'm gonna have to like put a platform to do the rounded part. Let me see if there's a green fence that could work. I feel like there is. In the back of my mind, I remember there's a color fence that we get with this. Strangerville kind of has a similar color. It's similar. Oh, I don't want that. What's this one look like? Like, we could do the one with the white in it. It goes with the windows, actually. So, like, that could be an option. We have this one from Businesses and Hobbies that we got. I don't really like that style, though, for this. Very U-coded. All white houses, and there's you with black, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Mel's going to be able to make it today, but I know she'll have a time with the fact that it's all black. What do we actually think about this? Like, just keeping in mind with the windows, I think it helps bring in the light color from the windows. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Oh, undo. Oh my gosh, I need to get off this. I keep forgetting that I have that turned on. Oh my gosh. I think it's cool. Yeah, you like it? Okay. I just need to do a platform really quickly so I can get it to go around this. You downloaded the shell? Awesome! I do have like a little blurb. I changed the rules just I didn't change the rules, it's just a suggestion, but I did put in there if you also wanted to base it off of a pride flag to inspire it, that would be fun. Now let me save again. Right? I think that's gonna probably throw so many people off. Like, what do you mean this is a pride shell build? Well, I didn't choose it. The wheel chose it for me. It's a demi-romantic pride flag, so, you know. Also, I didn't really, like, go over it. What is the official... Like, I want to make sure I don't misrepresent it. I know a couple of people who are like demisexual and demi-romantic, but demi-romantic is, it refers to people who can only have romantic feelings for someone they have a strong emotional connection to. So they can obviously identify with any gender identity and any sexuality, but it's just that they're, it's a type of romantic attraction. So. Maybe I should do that. That would be fun. Like in other builds that we base it off of pride flags and stuff, I could do a little blurb because maybe people who are watching don't know. I don't know every single pride flag. I will admit. There are quite a few of them. A lot of people don't, I think, realize how many there are. But we have a ton of pride flags. Everyone just knows, obviously, the rainbow one, and then some of the ones like, you know, bisexual, the gay pride flag, lesbian, trans. But yeah, there are like a ton a ton more. I don't know if I want the tile on this. I think I just want black. But I wanted a tile look. Is this green? Oh. It had like a greenish tint to it, it looked like. That's definitely a green color. I'm not mad at that. That could be pretty cool. I don't think I've ever used these stairs. I'd like a tile vibe, and we don't get, shockingly, we do not get a lot of like solid black tiles. Yeah, like in all of the ones we have, there's not a single, we have the brick, that goes with the foundation, but I don't like the way that looks. That's interesting. All the tile staircases we have, there's not a single one that's just like a plain black tile. Okay, I'm having fun like exploring some of these things I don't use very often. I think I want to go with the Jungle Adventure one. I think it's unique. It's fun, it's different. It doesn't match necessarily, but that's okay. It does have like the same kind of color green though on the side. You're not gonna really be able to see that, but it is there. What do these from Strangerville look like? Does Jungle Adventure have? Yeah, but that's not. Is that the only one Jungle Adventure has? I guess so. Okay, so Strangerville, we'll do this to match. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I think we have like everything on the outside figured out for the most part. Except a door. I didn't put a door here, but maybe we just grab this, put another double door right there. Looks like a non-local moved in. Yeah, it was like, I'm gonna do what I want. That's what I was saying. You might have not been here yet, but I was talking about like making a joke about the HOA being on us. It's just like, yeah, they would hate us. HOA would hate us in this neighborhood. We could do like the black tiles going up to it. Unless we get like a fun green tile. But I feel like that would be a little random looking. I like the green being like an accent off the house. Okay. We're getting into the interior. So I want to figure out the staircase. And this will probably take a little bit of time. And I'll probably use the same one, the Jungle Adventure staircase. We just gotta figure out, because our upstairs is a very odd shape. Like, ooh, nope, it doesn't work there. I was like, ah. Yikes. I would prefer it to be more on this side. Oh, that does not line up very well at all, does it? What if I did that? It messes the vibe up with the little rounded room. Oh, never mind. I'd have to move this back one more tile. Oh wait, no, it needs to go down. Down, not up. Why was I thinking that? And then of course it deletes my door. What if I did move this back one tile? Put my door back. And then this, we could have a little table here, so it's like a little entryway that's more defined. No idea. We could probably put like a little bathroom over here. Mayhaps. Oof. Woof. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Let's see. We don't have to have the staircase like this, but I like where it comes upstairs that it leaves all of this pretty open. So if I, it's just like a big waste of space right here as a hallway. That's the only reason I don't like it being right here. This could be an option. This can be an option. Let's see if we can find one more alternative. I just want to be able to shape it. Let me move it back out. Like, can we do something like this? I can move the windows. That's not a problem. Oh yeah, that's gonna be right. Duh. Whenever you wrap it around, it eats up more of the floor. Was not thinking about that when I did that. Yeah, I don't know. We're a bit limited with our options here. Oh, I do not want to do that. That's gonna be the same way though. Goes outside. Yeah. Of course it does that with the windows. That could be an option too. And then maybe... Okay, let me put this back so I'm not breaking the windows. Where was it? It was like right here. And then what if I do... It's essentially what I had before, but maybe if I spread it out a little bit more. Then this is like more of a full room. I like how it looks over here. This is really awkward, isn't it? Outdoor stairs, yeah. The heck with spiral stairs. I wish we had elevators, right? That would be helpful. It would be nice to have elevators that like also just work. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. We could do something like this. I know it looks weird, but it's just defining the... Oh no, we can't do that. The front entryway. You know, so it's like a little nook. But that helps to define some of the space a little bit better, I feel like. We could have a little desk right here, like a little desk space. Living space could be here. Oh my gosh. We still need a kitchen though. What a nightmare. Why did I do this? Why didn't y'all stop me from doing this? I knew the stairs were gonna be the biggest pain in the butt. I don't have to have the door here for the back porch area either. I don't want to do... I really don't want to do outdoor stairs. I just feel like this is wasting this space here that we get. You know? That's the biggest problem. Because this would be a great space to have the kitchen. Like over in this area. I had to do outdoor stairs for my last shell challenge. The last one or the last one you did? I guess for the last one, yeah, I could see that still being an issue. I could see it still being an issue. I ended up putting stairs in the last shell challenge. Alternatively, I could have the door be off-centered, which wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, that's gonna be right where the door is upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, so I'd have to move the door. I could put a single door there, though. That's not a big deal. Ooh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Like, I could have the door here, and then what we could do outside, we could put the little mailbox thing right here, the house number with a mailbox, and then like a plant. It wouldn't look that weird. I like this. I like this one. I like this better. I like this better, and then we can just put this door right here. That's fine. I like this. And I can still put a little table right here. That works. That works. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, so we're gonna do this. Like, I feel relieved. So I think that's a good sign that we should just go with this. Should I do the same? I don't know. Do these stairs actually look okay inside, or should I do just like a plain black? I think I might like a plain black staircase inside better. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Zach, you say plain black? Okay. I agree. I think it might be better to do... Ooh, I do like the ones from Snowy Escape. What's the difference here? Did something change? These look the same. Yeah, I don't understand what those two swatches are. But maybe those could work, and then we can get the Snowy Escape stair railing. Ah, it's like a... Okay, it wasn't doing that on the stairs, though. I placed both of the stairs, and it wasn't removing the grain of the wood on the other option. Like, both of those do the same thing. I found another broken spot, y'all. That's crazy. Ooh. Oh, wait. I like that actually from the base game. And then we can still use these and just use the plane. Yeah, I like that. That's cool with the landing like that. Fun. Okay. And then we have a nice little desk nook here if we wanted that to be that. And then it does make the living space a little weird. I'm wondering, now that I see this, would it be... Oh, that doesn't work very well like that there. Oh man. You could do it like that. I like the idea of having the windows like that on the curved wall. And then maybe over here... we could just have some singles, especially if we're putting the kitchen in this area. It might be good to not have too many windows. This could be like the dining. What if this is the dining area? And then we have our kitchen over here. And then the living space is in this area. Either way, I want the kitchen in the corner, I think. But this could be living, this could be kitchen, and that could be dining. But I feel like this would be a really weird living space. I think this would work better as dining. So that's what I'm leaning toward. Yeah, another broken swatch alert. Broken swatch alert. I should alert Sims team. Okay. Let's start like figuring out the layout of the space. You know. Oh, thanks for the follow, Zodiac Roses. Welcome in. You're joining in on a fun stream. We're doing a fundraiser for the Trevor Project. We're doing our Pride Shell Challenge. So this is up on the gallery. If you want to do it and participate, we're going to be touring shells on the 29th. So 4 weeks from today. Ooh, these could be cool. I honestly don't mind this clipping into the bottom of the windows like that. It actually fits perfectly. Just about. We could do for rent. Let me check the green swatches first. I think it might be nice to bring some green. Oh, it would be nice. It's a nice thought, but... Oh, wait. These could work. It's not the same exact shade, but one, I like how much smaller they are than the ones I just had, and two, they do at least match the color we have pretty well. Look at base game coming in hot today. So we can use these. Gotta figure out how I want this to be laid out. Maybe we could have the fridge right there. Stove could go there. And then just have like a little end piece. And still scoot that over too, if I wanted. Oh. I think I want the window to still be there though. Does that look weird having it? I know it's like completely symmetrical on that wall, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I want the sink to go here. I want the sink to have a view out. I think that would be pretty. The countertops are white, but you know, I don't want everything to just be these 3 colors. I mean, I want to bring in other colors. It's just being influenced, right? The build is influenced by the demi-romantic pride flag. I don't want to get too hung up on everything having to be those, you know, 4 colors, I guess, with the gray. Gray, white, green, and black. I mean, it's pretty... I can't think of the right word right now. Let me think. Kitchen appliances. So kitchen appliances for sure black would be the way to go with these. We could use the fancy life and death ones. Ooh, Jungle Adventure is kind of cool. I like the life and death, but I don't think I want the gold accent. Oh, we do get a solid black. Oh, never mind. We'll do that. I don't know. I feel like Jungle Adventure is pretty fun, though. I'm gonna do Jungle Adventure. Let's do the jungle adventure. And maybe we could use the kitchen clutter sink. Yeah, this is gonna be a cool little vibe, y'all. I think this is gonna be a fun house. It's an interesting aesthetic, I feel like, with the little we have already. Let's see, get some uppers in here, figure out which uppers we want to use. There they are. I was like looking all over the place. I was like, I know we have matching uppers. Where are they? Also, though, Home Chef Hustle could be pretty cool. Y'all know how I like to do uppers, like bitonal kitchens where the cabinets are different colors. That could be pretty cool in here, I feel like. Could put this and then have a vent underneath that. Yeah, the windows do make it a little weird with how big the frame is around them, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and we get the shelves for that one. I don't like that. I was like, oh man. I forgot about that. We're using Home Chef Hustle. What if we just did this? Just for that one. I don't think that's that weird. It's a little weird. Okay, it's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Let me try the shelf, and then maybe what I can do... I did this in another house, actually. That's why I did it, y'all. I was trying to remember in our yellow mansion why in the world I had put 2 shelves. I think that this is why. Because then I had like another shelf combo here. Because Home Chef Hustle has the shelves as well. These. And that's what I did. I like alt placed the shelves in and matched the color. Okay. I can't believe I completely forgot about that. That's why I did it that way. I almost don't really want them to be like all the way. I wanted to match the vibe. I don't like that it clips into the window like this, but that's what it does on the other side. So I'd almost prefer it to do the same thing here. I don't know if this is gonna work as well as I want it to. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna save. It's been a minute since I've saved. Yeah, so if you're on YouTube watching, the donation link, I have a chat bot that's automatically going through every so often and putting it in the chat, but the donation link is in the description box. So I do have it on YouTube as well. So if you're on TikTok, the donation link is in my bio. So you just go to my bio and there, you have to click, the link. It shows my YouTube link and then it shows the other one. And then on Twitch, you can find it literally in the chat. There's a donate command that you can put in the chat, and then it's all over my profile. So the Twitch panel at the top of my profile, you can see the campaign link if you want to learn a little bit more, see what I have planned for the month, and then you can also find out more about Trevor Project and stuff. So it's literally on all the socials. It's everywhere on all the socials. Let's see. And then maybe for over here. The nice thing about this is that they overlap pretty well with this. See, like, I could actually do it like that. It doesn't clip or anything. So we could do something like this. Okay, I just had like a thought. I just want to see what this looks like. It might not look right. Or we might not even be able to do it. Does it stay? Can I move it? No. That's what I was afraid of. It's like, I feel like it would be cool. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all know how I get sometimes when I have ideas. I have to realign it that way. I feel like that's kind of cool looking. It does block this though. What if I elevate it to where it's just on the one? You know what I'm saying? Just want to see what this looks like. So minus point. Oh, yeah, 0.5. Right? No, I did 0.1. Or no, I didn't. I did 1. There we go. I think that's cool looking. I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then we can have our dishwasher right here. Appliances, dishwasher. We don't get a dishwasher from Jungle Adventure, so... that one matches the vibe pretty well of Jungle Adventure. It looks a little funny, but we could do that. Okay, we got the kitchen laid out, so that's good. What if we did the new from Kitchen Clutter? The new backsplash. Whoops. Gotta hold shift. Is a little tricky with that. I don't want to do that with the windows. It's a little tricky. I like it, but I think it's going to be more of a pain to have to deal with. Ooh. This could be cool. It has a little bit of the blue in it. Oh, whoops. I need to delete that. I like the texture on that. It looks a little weird. Could use the SDX. I want the green. We could do the green. We could do solid black, or we could do the black with the white grout. I like that could be cool. Move that over a little bit more. And then maybe we could put a little column here just to break up the space. And maybe we could do the same thing right here too. Oh, where'd it go? What? It disappeared. Did I do something to make that happen? Oh, whoops. Ah! I'll put that back. Okay, let's see if we can get a floor figured out too for the kitchen space. I do think we have some fun green. We get the green from the SDX drop too, but I don't think that's gonna look very great with the green cabinets. I don't think I like that. I don't think I'm gonna like this either, but just wanted to see what it looks like. I like that better, the black with the white grout, and it doesn't have the weird pattern on it. Let's see what other options we get. I'm gonna use the black color filter. This has diamonds in it. Riviera Retreat. It's honestly kind of a cool vibe, but it almost looks like it's like an illusion. It looks crooked, doesn't it? Sometimes, like when you first look at it, the lines look crooked. A little bit of an optical illusion. Ooh. Honestly, I think I like something like this. Just a little more plain. Something that's not so patterned, I think, would work better in here. Okay, then I'm gonna get our little fence. Where is it? Oh, well, it should still show up in the black filter. That's weird. So the get to work. Where's the get to work? There it. Like, there's definitely a black swatch. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. That's brown. Is this the black one? Yeah. Got our little transition slip there. Strip. Slip. Strip. Okay, so I think a round dining table would go well in here. I don't think we can use a big one though, which is fine because I'm only picturing like maybe a couple living here upstairs. It's a small house, so Yeah, these are gonna be... Oh, actually, it's not as big as I thought it was. Maybe we could do something like this. That one seems bigger, but I don't think it is either. Okay, what if I raise the dining area up on a platform? Okay, it should not do that to the stairs though. Okay. Well, I have to stick those out. That's annoying. Platforms in this game do so many bad things. I don't understand it. But that's not a problem. We can just do that. It's fine. I just want to be able to see out the window a little bit more easily. I don't even know if this is the table I want yet. I was just trying to figure that out. We do get this soft green color in Horse Ranch, a version of it. I don't think it's quite the right tone though. Ooh, I think this could be cool to do in here, just so it's not everything solid black. Dining chairs. It'd be cool to get some like green dining chairs to go with it if we can find something that matches pretty well. Cozy Kitsch. It's a very soft green. I don't know if I like this or not. I think it's an interesting choice. I know technically they can't get back to this chair, but that's okay. I'm only imagining two Sims living here anyway. It's just for the vibes. Maybe you can like be up next to the window. These two should be functional pretty easily. Okay, so now let's figure out, gotta figure out the walls a little bit more in here. I want all of this to match. Oh man, just thinking through the other things we still need to put in the house, and our space is so limited. This is gonna be interesting. Honestly, that could be interesting to put in this space. And it adds a little bit of extra color. Put this over here. Now, I'm thinking I might have to put the door here and use this space as a bathroom. But I don't know yet, because this is supposed to be our living space. which is very small. So upstairs, I know I'm gonna have this blocked off. That can be like a little hallway. You know, we might be able to fit our bathroom upstairs. Pretty easily. What if instead I have the greenhouse go in like this, and so we could have a door to the greenhouse, but then you have to go through the greenhouse to get to this balcony, which is not a bad thing either. So the balconies are both off of the greenhouse spaces. And I'm thinking, no, that's not gonna work the way I want it to though. I move the window there. Scoot that one over. I was thinking I could have like an extra door here so people don't have to walk in our bedroom. But I don't think I want to do it that way. Ooh, this is getting tricky. It's getting a little tricky. Alternatively, I could make this like a little half bath downstairs. For guests, and then all of this would just be our bedroom space. So we just have like basically a landing to get into the bedroom. Little tile. Maybe we could like bring it down. That way you have a little window, get some natural lighting in. And then this could be like, I was thinking a bedroom bathroom combo, but like this could be your bathroom. And so you have to go through your bathroom to get to the balcony, but that could be kind of a fun vibe. We could put the shower in this little nook here. Could easily have a toilet over here and then like a vanity on this wall right here. Might be interesting. So you get to the greenhouse and the balcony. I don't know. I don't like that though. That's really odd. Everything I try, I'm like, I don't know. I talk myself out of it. Every time. What if we... Wait a second. So if that's the... No, I don't like that. I do not like what I did for this shell challenge. I do not like what I did. Let's see. Based on where the staircase is, no matter what, the greenhouse part is going to be off of the master. Like, the only way you're going to get to the greenhouse is through the master. I'm thinking I actually just end up making this symmetrical and just grab a door so both of the balconies are, you know, off of the greenhouse, which is not a big deal. Ooh, and then what we could do here... Well, I always talk myself out of it because it's like, is it weird to have to walk through the bathroom to get to the greenhouse? And it kind of is upstairs. So we're going to have a half bath here. So our guests don't have to come upstairs, though. So it's not a big deal in that regard. I'm thinking that I'll go back to my original idea. And have it, this is the bedroom, this is their bathroom. And what I was thinking of was this could either be laundry or like a toilet room. So like you just put the toilet here and it's separated off. The shower would go there. And then we'd have the door to the greenhouse there. So that's what I'm thinking. So the layout, I'm just gonna go with it. We gotta go with it at this point. I don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste. And then what if we got like a black brick? I'm gonna see what that looks like. Honestly, maybe that would look better in the kitchen. Not quite like that. I want it to be like, yeah, a little bit of a cleaner brick. Ooh, wait a second. Do we like that better? Like having a black brick? I think that's like the more cleaner look to that. Yeah, we like the black brick. Okay. I'm thinking we can use this over here on this wall. And maybe the staircase. Like just a little accent kind of thing. And then in this area upstairs on that wall can be brick. I think would be cool. Okay. Let me get the door. We need to figure out interior doors really quick. The SDX drop doors would probably be fine. The ones that we got in one of the recent ones. Is that... That doesn't look brown, black. That looks brown to me. There's the black, okay. Maybe we could do the black doors. We don't need like a ton of them. And then upstairs, we could maybe have it in the center here. And then we'd have a door to the bathroom. Then I don't want to use those doors for that. The greenhouse will have a different type of door too, so. For the little toilet room, I like using this. You could use that. It's not necessarily meant to be for privacy, it's just more to have it separated off. And then to the greenhouse, just getting like a, this is too tall, isn't it? No. We could just put a third one of these. It's honestly a vibe, in a way, having that in a bathroom. You can get natural lighting in your bathroom. Like, what if I actually put one of these in here? It's not like we could use that wall space for anything anyways. Our shower would go here. Toilet's in there. Vanity goes here. could work. What's that look like? Yeah, I mean, we could center that there. This would be a little bit tricky thinking about the bed, because obviously the bed would need to go up against this wall, so I might change altogether what window we have right there. I'd have to put them on the ends. Yeah, and that's gonna look not so great. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. We're getting the layout figured out. That's always like the hardest part. It takes the longest for me, trying to figure out the vibe of the flow of everything. So now we can pretty much just focus on style, designing, and furnishing. All of that good stuff. Let's see. So maybe we could get... Ooh, this could be fun to use in this house. I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Can't see the brick with that or that. Just do black. That's fine. And then I would like to get a rug of some sort. We'll worry about that when we clutter. I need to focus on getting things laid out in here. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky living space. I do think I want to put the door here, just so we have a little more room to work with. This door here takes up some space. I could scoot this over a little bit more, so we have a little more wall space right there. We'll see if that helps. I'm not sure. That looks really weird, doesn't it? What if we got the other Love Struck door? I don't know why I went all the way down. This one. Oh, it only has the green with the yellow. Never mind. This could work as a back door. It'd have to be black, but could use that. It's like open to the outside, I think. But maybe that works better. I don't know. Hey, little raccoon, how's it going? Happy Pride. Happy Pride to you as well. Just put another one. No, I'm not doing that. Nothing is vibing for me back here. I don't like any of the doors. I thought I had that figured out, but I didn't. I'm just gonna go back to that for right now. I don't love it. I do from the outside, it's fun, but on the inside, I don't know if I like that. This is gonna be such a tiny living space. I have no idea how we're gonna lay this out. I have had to deal with worse, believe it or not. I have. This is making me think of the treehouse build. I'm like thinking, do we absolutely need this to be this big? But yeah, I mean, for a toilet and a sink at least. I know we can do technically like one tile bathrooms. I don't want to do something weird like that. doing fine. So far, I just got done cooking food. Nice. How? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. You're doing okay. We're doing a fundraiser for the Trevor Project all month. So I'm going to be streaming all month long. So obviously very important service and nonprofit with suicide prevention for LGBTQ plus youth. And unfortunately, with the current administration, they are stripping all funding for LGBTQ plus suicide prevention starting next year. So it's very targeted. That's the only group of suicide prevention like that they're defunding. All of the other prevention services are still going to be funded, which is good. Not meaning to sound like that's bad, but like it's very targeted, obviously, unfortunately. So they need support now more than ever. And so I thought it would be nice to do a dedicated stream, month-long stream. We're trying to hit $1,000, so obviously any amount is welcome. Do not feel obligated like you have to donate. Just supporting and sharing the stream is a huge help. So even if you donated, you know, 1 cent, $1, anything goes a long way with helping them. So just as a little PSA, I know we have a lot of people going in and out on all of the platforms, but you can find the links in all of the bios all over my profile and all the socials, the description boxes on YouTube. Like, you're gonna see the links all month long in all of my things. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. But we're doing a Pride Shell build right now, and I did a random generator for the pride flags, and we got the Demi Romantic Pride flag, which is what you see in the upper left hand corner. So it's gonna be interesting. It's been interesting vibes so far. It's just like white, black, gray, and green is what's heavily influencing our build right now. Get a little column there, and then maybe we could also square off the space over here. Oh, that must have been what I did last time. I can't believe I did that again. There you go, center that there, and it doesn't look bad from the outside. That's fine. Okay, back to business with the living room. Definitely gonna have to stick with a love seat. We're not gonna be able to fit a sofa anywhere. I still have no idea what we're gonna do. I might have to use tiny living a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, we do get like the fun green couch, lip couch. We don't have to have the wallpaper in here. I just wanted it over in that area. That would be fun. Talk about a fun build, a fun aesthetic there. I think that's also why I don't like the door here. What if we, does this come in, it's not like a solid black. Maybe we could find a different black wallpaper for this area. Honestly, this Love Struck wallpaper could be cool. I like that swatch, but of course the bottom is brown, which I do not like at all. All of these have brown, and it's just brown and white for all of the bottoms on that, unfortunately. That does not look good. That does not look good with our floors at all. It would be nice to do a little something that brings in some other colors. That completely changes the vibe of the whole space. You know? Maybe we could do that with Crystal Creations. I didn't think I would like it, but it is a bit fun. And we're trying to have some fun. We're trying to have our fun here with some of the vibes that we're doing anyway. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Just making sure everything's running okay. Oh man. What's a demi-romantic? Demi-romantics, they are people who only feel romantic vibes, or like romance, or like fall in love with someone after an emotional connection. So they like have to have an emotional connection. It's not like a physical thing for people like that. It's just more about the emotional connection with someone. So demi-romantic. And then you also have demisexuals, and that's where it's more of like being having an attraction to people only when you have an emotional connection. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna get Tiny Living just to see if we can fit the TV stand. Just to have something else in here. Like, does that fit? It almost fits here. Like, could we potentially... That is a little weird, but it works. Like, we could have it be catty-cornered like that. That actually fits better than I thought it would. What if we did that? It clips a little bit, but I don't care. That's cool. That's a fun vibe. And then we could even still put a chair over here. We could get maybe a small coffee table in right here. That might be pushing it, but we could see. We might have to lean into Tiny Living a good bit, but like this little coffee table, yeah, that's gonna be too big. Could put it, might be able to size it down and just have it like over here. Not to like start cluttering too much. I just want to figure out what we can and cannot do. So let's see what other little living chairs. We do get a Tiny Living chair. Man, if we had like the perfect swatch for a living chair that's like black and green, it would be perfect. Oh, that would be interesting. I actually don't hate that. I just don't know if that's the vibes. Like, I'd like to have something like this, you know, this type of furniture. We're going out there a little bit with some of the elements in this build. Oh yeah, the little bookshelf. We could put that in the corner too, instead of a chair. Oh, actually, I'll go ahead and save. I didn't mean to open that, but... Boom, boom, boom. Let's see... Turn off the green. Let's see. Yeah, I like the idea of this, just not with the window. I could scoot the window. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. It is an oddly shaped space. It's a fun shell challenge. So, that's why it's a really weird shape. It's a really weird shape because of the shell challenge. And also this was just a nod to the Demi romantic flag. So we got the little triangle here. So with the strip, the line. So that's what we were doing. It's a fun challenge. Honestly, this could be pretty fun to put in here. And then maybe we could get a floor lamp. Yeah, we could put shelves too. We could even put a shelf right here on the wall, potentially. Let's see here. I want a floor lamp. I don't know if we get any that are like a fun green color. That's not green. I was like, what? I like the aesthetic of it, but that's not green. Yeah, we'll probably just get a black. We could get the black in this, though. The little light there. And honestly, we could even still... What if we scoot this over a little bit more, which works, we could... Let's see here. I could size this little table up and use it more like an end table between the chair and the couch. And then I could still put like a little something there maybe. And that leaves this open for us to put some shelves if we wanted to put... Whoops. Well, no, that's right. We could just put our own little shelves and put some books on it. Honestly, the tiny living bookshelf might fit there now. Not that we have to use the tiny living one, but... I think it's going to be too wide from the wall. Yeah, it's pretty clunky. That's the problem. Could do something like that. So it looks like a complete built-in, and I can turn the chair more this way and sink it back. What about that? I feel like that works. Yeah, we'll put a plant too. So I'm just laying out right now. I'm trying not to clutter too much at the moment. I'm just trying to get the general layout of the house. Like just the base furniture, trying to figure out the vibes. But we'll definitely go back in and clutter it up. We'll put plants and all that good stuff. Trust me. We're going to do that. I do want to figure out a rug at least. Loving the color theme. Yeah, thank you. I've not done a color scheme like this before. So the random pride flag generator definitely did us... did me in for a loop on this. I know it's not the same type of green, but it's like a very faint green and purpley rug. I feel like that's interesting. Always forget to put plants in your buildings. That's something that I certainly don't forget. I probably always put too many plants in my builds. For the most part. Ooh, no, that's it's too limey green, lime greeny. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look at black and see, like, we get, nah. I don't want it to be solid black. I want it to either have like a nice pattern on it to introduce something different, or have some green. And I don't think I want black on the black floor. But I also don't think we're gonna get a nice green that's gonna match the colors that we're going for in here. Now you want to play Sims too? That's what it always does, right? I'm the same way when I start watching people play Sims. It's like, I gotta get on. I gotta get on. Yeah, I'm just not really seeing anything that I want to use. That could be actually pretty cool to use in here. It's funky, but we were going for funky earlier. We talked about being funky. Like, I could use that instead. I could even size this up and use that instead of this. Yeah, I actually really like this. And I feel like it goes well with the shape of the room. In a fun way. I still want it to be maybe a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna put it on just my beautiful face for a second to go over the fundraiser again. So if you're just now tuning in, we do have a fundraiser going on for the Trevor Project. If you're not familiar with them, I do have some links on my socials, but also at the high level, they provide suicide prevention services for LGBTQ plus community. And I don't want to get into, I know it can be a very sensitive topic, but at the same time, it is a very important topic to talk about. But members in the LGBTQ plus community do have significantly higher rates of suicide and mental health problems and such, just because of a lot of the environment and society and discrimination that we face. And it's not easy, especially when you are a kid, dealing with this, because you're confused and you hear oftentimes a lot of people saying shameful things about it. And it's hard to grow up in an environment like that. And I grew up in an environment that was not very supportive of people in that community. And I've heard my family say some really bad things about people like that. And, you know, I didn't come out to my family until I was in college because of it, because I knew how much they would not like hearing it. And it took me a while to come to terms with that. But these kids have a lot of problems with people and dealing with these issues. So Trevor Project helps a lot. It's a nonprofit, obviously, but they are going to be struggling potentially, especially this next year, because the current administration pulled all of their funding. And not like them specifically, but just pulled federal funding from LGBTQ plus suicide prevention efforts. And they targeted that group specifically, which is what's so shameful about it. So for the whole month of June, I'm doing streams. I'm going to try to raise some money for the Trevor Project. It's going to be a lot of fun. There are some little rewards that you can earn if you donate, larger quantities, just to show how appreciative I am. But that's not to diminish any smaller donations. I've donated at times $5 here and there just because I don't have the money to donate, a significant amount of money. So I get it, but I do have different tiers if you go through the donation process. For $10, you can, do a stream suggestion or a video on YouTube, a suggestion for that. And then as you go up, there's like a Discord server role that you can get by becoming a donator. And then I have some little prizes too. So people who start donating up above a certain amount, I will be giving a handwritten thank you card. I'll be sending that your way with some Pride stickers. So I have a lot of different Pride stickers. And then there's like a sticker upgrade bundle that you can get where I'll send you lots of little stickers that I have that are Pride themed. And then above that, you can get like a little chapstick holder. It's like a little keychain, but they're like super Pride themed, super cute. It's easier to leave them in the packaging because you can see them all very easily with it being vacuum sealed. But you can get one of those. And then if you get into the top tier, you get obviously everything in the lower tiers, but then there are some enamel pins that I will ship you. And you can choose one. You can send me your preferences. There are instructions in that, but you can send me the preferences. And we have like a cute little cat one, Pride cat pin. And then we have a little ghost pin. We have a little octopus pin. Super cute. My camera really does not want to focus, does it? And then it's like a little mushroom. Super cute. I love these things. But that's just a way that I'm showing my appreciation for people who are willing to donate so much. But just want to thank y'all. And if you can't donate, that's fine too. Like just being here, sharing the stream, supporting the stream helps get the word out a lot more too. So just want to say thank y'all so much for being here and hanging out. And then I do have like some fun things with some buttons that I'll press when we start hitting certain things. But we have milestones as well that we can unlock as we hit throughout the progress on the stream for if we get up to $1,000. So you can read about that in the campaign link as well. That's on my profile. But would love to have y'all support and be here throughout the month of June for Pride Month and supporting this effort. So thank y'all so much. Let's get back into the game. Okay. So we have the basic layout of the living room finished. Now we have this bathroom. And I think we can just bring that same tile in. And let's see here. What would be a fun tile to put on the walls? Well, we might change it depending on the tile we put on the wall, but we can start with that. That's interesting. Not quite the right shade of green, but that is a really interesting one to do, I feel like. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna think too much about it. Let's go to high school years and get the tile. I think it would just be fun. I've never used this swatch of that, so... I don't know if we're gonna get a tile that works well with this, actually. Yikes. That's what always happens. Why would they give us that and then not give us a tile? Maybe the yellow. Or wait, we don't get one with yellow square. Yeah, we do. Wait. No, we don't. I thought we did. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so on Twitch, I have it in a panel on my profile, but I also have a donate command. So if you ever see like an exclamation point on Twitch with a command, I think I have it in the title. It's in the stream title. You can just enter that in the chat. But definitely don't feel pressured to if you're not able to. I want to use this. This is like a funky, fun tile. But I don't know if I can find a flooring to make it work a little bit better. Okay, that brown actually kind of works with the brown that we have here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's not my style or aesthetic really, but I think it's fun. I think it would be fun. I'm trying to like get out of my comfort zone on some of these things and try some things I've never used before. I like doing that. I feel like I say that in every stream, every build that I do, but it's true. I don't like using the same things over and over again, which is why I guess it takes me a lot longer to finish builds. Ooh, we could do the black to bring the black out from the tile here. That could be interesting. I like the shade of the gold on the white one better though. Let's see what we can do toilet-wise. We could get the spa day toilet. Does High School Years have a toilet? I don't think it does it? Yeah, it's just the sink. And I think maybe a shower, I can't remember. Sleek bathroom could work. Yeah. Maybe even the... Ooh, that actually matches that pretty well. Is that a weird combination? Let me see. Now, if I did the black... I think I do like that, but I don't know what the... I think it's the brown flooring that's throwing me off completely and not wanting to commit to that. There's also spa day. Let me check the spa day one real quick. Yeah, I think I would rather do that. Oh, Grumpy Turtle, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Happy Pride Month. Thank you. Let's see here. That's laid out. We'll just clutter it up a little bit. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to use that toilet. It's not vibing with me, but I want to try to use it at least. Dr. Yeet, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Pride Month to everyone. Let's see. Okay, let's get a surface here, and then I think maybe we could go ahead and start cluttering the downstairs. Let's get an accent table. Ooh, what if we did this one? That could be fun. I think we do actually have a couple of decent green ones that would be fun to do. It's not the right shade. Like this one matches somewhat the sagey green colors that we've been doing. It does have brown legs, which I don't really care for with the vibe we have elsewhere, but we could do this too. Just go ahead and introduce something completely off the wall relative to the rest of the build. Y'all be like, you're losing your mind, Matthew. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with this. I think it fits the aesthetic and the vibe that we have in the house overall. Maybe we do put it here, and then I can put a plant like right here. We put a cute tall plant like this. Maybe it would be better to scoot this down here and put this in the corner. Yeah, I think that would be the better vibe. I don't know if I want this plant. Let me try a different plant. What if we did something like this one, which also, there we go. Gotta find the right angle for it. Ooh, we do get like that green color. That could be fun. Let's see here. Just get like a little bowl. Could try this one. We could try that one. We could try this one. This is the vibe. I don't know color yet. Now, I'm thinking we could put a rug here too. Let's figure out what rugs we want. Just like a small one for the entryway. Now, I'm not afraid to get off the whole color scheme that we've been doing. Like, I would like to incorporate some other accents if we could. Like, maybe we could do orange and pink as some accents. I'm actually not even kidding, but this doesn't fit very well here because of the platform, which is unfortunate. But it has green. I think there's another swatch. Yeah, I was about to say, wait a second. We have this swatch, which could be fun. It doesn't introduce any new colors, but let me see if I can bypass the whole issue with the platform if I do it this way. I think so. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it didn't jump up. We could do that. That's like a fun little entry. Maybe we even bring the brick around right there. Maybe, too, we bring the brick around here, too. So maybe it's just the dining area that has that little wallpaper. I like that. I think that's fun. I like the way that flows better. A PhD. So yeah, I got my PhD in nutritional sciences. I focused on pediatric obesity, epidemiology, and prevention. It's a mouthful. I take it you are too, based on your username. What about you? Come on. What would be like a nice little rug for the dining area? You know, I almost used a splash pad in a previous house. We don't have a swatch that works well in here though. Just as a decor piece inside. You consider going for years after grad school but didn't have the patience. I understand that. I was in school for far too long. Like, far too long. I was in school for like 11 and a half years. Overall. I got 4 degrees. And it was not fun in the sense of how long it took. Just finished your master's. Oh, congratulations! That's awesome. Honestly, master's programs are like the best. Not that they're easy, but it's like typically a 2-year program. Some of them are even 1 year, but typically 2-year program. It's like you just do your due diligence, knock it out, have a hard 2 years, a rough 2 years, and then you're like, you got a nice fancy degree, helps you out a little bit more, and you didn't have to go in a ton of debt for it, like relatively speaking, compared to more advanced degrees, which some people take a very long time. I feel like this would be weird in here. Wait. Where's the avocado rug? Feels like getting out of jail. Yeah. It's like a... Honestly, grad school can be a very... what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think right now. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It takes a lot out of you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it can be like a very abusive experience. We have like this little bit of purple in the wallpaper. That's why I'm like looking at a couple of purple swatches just to see what it looks like and the vibe. Now, I don't think I'd want it to be that big. I think that's fun, but it does seem really random relative to the rest of the house. Ooh, maybe we do that. That's like actually closer color to that. Y'all, I'm all for leaning into some funkiness. Considering doing a PhD might take a couple years off. Yeah, I get that. I don't blame you. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna have this be white. And then, let's see. We could get like our phone and keys. I like doing that. We can put that on the table right here. Maybe do that. Can we actually, I think, yeah, you can use that as actual wall decor. I actually feel like one of the Pride, I don't remember what it's called. I need to know like all the names of all the Pride collection things. Hey, purple, white, and green. That's the wrong Pride flag to base our build off of. But that's okay. It's not the same Pride flag, but it's the same colors. So maybe we could do this. I like the idea of having this at the entrance because then it's like, this is what you're about to walk into. This is what you're getting into. Just started the interior design career for your sim. Self brand for you. All the clients were happy to end up kissing my sim on the mouth at the end. You must have done a really great job. You must have done so phenomenal. Do we have, while I'm looking? Oh wow, yeah, we're not gonna be able to fit this in here. Like, at all. We could put it up against the wall. We have to move our door right here. This is such a small bedroom. This is unfortunate. You know, I could, if I put the door there, I know I thought I was done with the build, but we could just have that be closed off. That way this is a little more open and it gives us a little more space to play with. So, can put this up against the wall. I'll have to play test it. I think our sim can actually walk through that. I still haven't even looked to see if I want to use this bed. I want to try to use the Pride collection. This would be the closest thing we get. It has purple with it, which makes the purple downstairs not seem so random. I don't know. I don't like that this is brown. It's the only thing that's making me question it, whether or not I want to use that. Let's go to everyday clutter. Let me see. Maybe we could put this in here. I still need to find that display. That's what I meant to go find. I want to look at the Pride display because I'm fairly confident we have a swatch in that would actually work. Here it is. What is this called? Out and About wall shelf. Okay. That's what I was thinking of. It has the purple. Yeah. It is a brown shelf. So maybe we could put that in the bedroom. We could work with that. Potentially. I'll get over the fact that it's brown. Let's see, what would be like some fun? Maybe we can put this somewhere. I don't think we're gonna have a desk anywhere. We're a bit limited on space. If we do, it would be up here though. Maybe we could just put like a couple of vases or something. Where's the refined living room? I like using these. Those could go there. We get green. Oh, let me fix this. I don't know if I want to actually use this here or not. It would be nice, I guess. What if we put the tapestry above it? Do something like that. That's cute. Okay. I gotta like keep the pace going. I'm usually so big on cluttering up spaces, but like I actually want to try to finish this in this stream, and we still have a lot to do. So I gotta like get going. Gotta keep moving, keep grooving. This is like a really awkward space. Would it be weird to put a desk here? I mean, it would be an odd space for one. But I feel like we could actually fit one. And we could even just do like a one-tile desk. Although a two-tile could fit. It does have that blue color. I don't know if I want to actually use a computer chair. I hardly ever use the actual computer chairs. I just like using the dining chairs. I feel like they're better. Or no, electronics. What am I doing? Let's get a computer. That comes in green. It's a bright green, but it's green. This comes in fun colors too. It's a different green. I want to see what this looks like real quick. What? I like this. Let's do the laptop. Let's do a laptop. And then, let's see here. Let's get a plant. Maybe we could get this. I know we have like a really fun green swatch for that. This is green too with a little pop of yellow. I'm trying not to have everything be black and green. Like, maybe that would be fun because this is a dark green rather than just the solid. I think you can look at this and definitely see that it's influenced by the demi-romantic flag at this point. Let's see, get some other clutter stuff. Could have like a little drink bottle up here, which is like the same size as the laptop. I'm gonna size that down. Ooh, we do get that. Let's leave this for now. And then that means I can use this from Comfy Gamer. That's cute. If you're new here, I like to make random sounds while I play. Put this maybe. That would be cute. Let's have that behind the laptop. Maybe we have it over here and it be a little turned that way. And then we can put this little desk lamp right here. colors does this come in? I just do black on that. Do you like the lighter color? Fab. Let's size that down though. Proportions in this game are so weird. I feel like I want this to maybe... I could go over there actually. And then we can bring the light over here. Rotate it that way. Just to give us a little something to work with, you know? And then we can get a little centerpiece. Maybe some flowers. Now this, I think, would be nice to have some black of some sort. That could work too. Let's do that. That's cute. And we have this whole wall here. Let's see. What can we put in here? My stomach is growling. I am hungry, but... I'd like to get something really big like this that would just cover the whole wall at one time. That way I don't have to worry about filling in the rest of it, but... Just put a big picture of food. I've never used that swatch, I don't think. That's fine. Let's see here. We can figure out our light. Let's see what light we can get over the dining table. I almost want to do this. Or something like this. And the reason being, the table's not centered. So I don't want something that's like this, that's just like over here. I feel like that looks funny. I'd want it to be centered to the room. But then I feel like it looks odd if the table's not over it. So if we got something where the light is just kind of spread across, it doesn't matter as much. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fun. Yeah, we'll keep this black. Turn them that way a little bit more. And then I do want the... I think it would be cute if we had... Oh, I wasn't thinking about these, but maybe we could put these. Simple, but effective. Simple, but effective. That's what I'm going for right now. Ooh, okay. Let's get to the kitchen because y'all know how much I like to do the kitchen. And ever since the kitchen clutter kit came out, like I just like blowing through using a lot of the kitchen clutter stuff. Now, I haven't been able to use the hanging basket yet, but I feel like we could put this over here next to the desk space. That's cool. That's perfect for that area. It's still by the kitchen, so it's not completely random that it's over there. Okay. Yeah, the kitchen clutter set's a lot of fun. I like it a lot too. Maybe we could put that on the shelf up here. Can do that, and then maybe I can grab a timer. Like the little kitchen timer can go up here, and then we could get the scale and put that up there. Let me get really quickly. Ooh, I wasn't thinking about Phil, but Phil could go on this shelf. Should we put Phil? Yeah, I like Phil being on the shelf right there. I think I'm gonna leave that as maybe this. Again, I don't want everything to be black necessarily. I almost want this to be yellow because we have this little pop of yellow over there just to have something a little bit different, but not completely random color-wise. Okay, let's go back to kitchen clutter real quick. So we can put the utensils over here. I'll figure out the placement exactly in a little bit. Maybe we could actually do a little storytelling. I think that would be cute, and then we can get a mixer to put over here. But we also have this picture. I like the idea of thinking like this is up here on the shelf or something. Maybe I just go ahead and size that down. I was trying to not, but that item is just so bulky. Okay, and then maybe I can rotate it 15 degrees. Okay, well, I should have used negative. Okay, won't be able to have it come forward that much more. So let's go up like 5 degrees. Yeah. Okay, let's need like another 2. Yeah, we'll do that. It's like I didn't even really think about the swatches, I just knew I wanted to put this in here. Us gays like our alcohol. I say that jokingly, I actually don't even drink that much. I do like wine though. So, We can put that. Let's see. I actually forgot about this. Need to clean the kitchen. I need to clean my kitchen too. I need to clean my kitchen. This could be fun to use. And it doesn't mess up the aesthetic if we weren't to use Jungle Adventure. What does it look like if I actually put it here? I've never used the fridge yet. Like, I haven't done it. But I like the idea of using the fridge because it gives us something to play on with the activities. So like maybe the Sims here are musicians or like they like music. So we can do that for some hobbies. I'm gonna do that. Makes it look a little more lived in too, so gives us some fun ideas. And then we'll have that there, and then maybe we can get another one sized down next to it. Have some pasta. Whatever that is. I have no idea. They look like, I don't know. These are green. We could put those. I don't like pickles, but we could put those. Oh, whoops. You put the utensils here. Then we could have the spices over on the end cap. Well, actually, no. Let's put the spices right here, too. That means we don't really have a lot of empty cabinets, but it's for the vibes. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. I was like, what is happening? I was pressing the space bar. I didn't have my, my finger over enough. I was like, why is it not alt placing? What's going on? Put our little clutter carousel over on this side. And then, let's see here. I almost would rather have this be up there in front of the picture. Have our little recipe we're following right here. Let me go ahead and grab a mixer too. How big is this? Oh, we could actually put that. Oh, that would be great. That gives us extra space, like counter space. I think they can actually use this as counter space. Maybe put it like over here. We could actually rotate it that way and have, no, it doesn't work as well there. It is brown though. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I like this being there. I was not liking how big and open this was, but I knew the cabinets wouldn't fit there very well, so that's like perfect for that amount of space. Let's see here, we'll go ahead and grab that. I'll probably put that somewhere. Could put groceries there. Ooh, we get a fun green swatch on that. Perfect. And then maybe we could put some dishes up here under fill. Maybe these could be that. We also have yellow on the fridge, so I like using the yellow as a little bit of an extra color, just to make it more fun. Let me get a mixer real quick. We don't need that. I think that would be pretty much everything. I'm not worried about using that or that. Okay. So we can put our mixer here. Maybe we do that. I think I can honestly say I've never used that before. That swatch. And maybe we could put, actually, oh, that's like 1.4. Yeah, that. And put that there, and then we can get a smaller one to put next to it. There's still plenty of room back there. This just needs to go further back. Maybe I do that. Leave it on that swatch a little. And then let me move this for a second. And put the cookies right there. Good enough. Get some paper towels over here. Because bacon be messy sometimes. That happens so often, right? Whenever I'm right about to click it to place it, it scoots over. Every time. Okay. Maybe we could get the cookbooks or something to put on top of the fridge. Of course. Maybe do that one. It shows a pie on the front. It's more baking related. Could put this up there too. Ooh, we get a nice green color with that. Come on, raise up. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. You could put these above the stove. Bum, 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 bing, bum. And then maybe we could get a coffee. Yeah, it's starting to look homey. I agree. That's why I love clutter. I love cluttering. It's my favorite. We do get, well, it's not super green, but this would be fun in here. Let me turn debug on. And we can get the one that's already done up. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's actually pretty quick. I don't think I could clean my kitchen that quick. Mine's in a very bad state right now, so kudos to you for yours not being as bad as mine. Okay. I think now that I see this, I want it to be, this can be like scoot over a little bit more. This just looks weird here. I don't know. Maybe what I do instead is move this over here. I'm gonna size it down actually. Put that there. And then that will help leave this a little bit more empty. I like the idea of the mitts being by the stove. Because we have a lot going on over here, so we need, this is open right here. I still, oh, we still, oh, y'all, we still have clutter we can do down here. I'm excited. I love cluttering kitchens. They're my favorite. Doing the kitchen is my favorite every time. It never fails. Big or small, like I love cluttering me up some kitchen spaces. You know, what if we put the party pack down here? Like this is something we pull out. Oh, I forgot we don't have to have like a fun swatch. We could do that. It's just like something we store down there, and then when we have guests over or something, we pull it out. I mean, it's fine. Okay. This whole space is vibing now, I think. Let me figure out the lighting. That's not it. That is not it. This could work here. Just something like that, a little pendant light type situation. I want a light over the front door. Because I don't want these little recessed lights everywhere. And then maybe we could get the base game pendant lights over this. They look so big. Like, I like the length. Well, actually, it doesn't look as bad from that angle, I guess. It's just from top down, they look massive. But they don't look as bad when you see them like this. That's cute. No. Oops. Ah! Yeah, they're not... the thing isn't centered. That's what's throwing me off. So we can scoot this over just a little bit. Ooh, I don't know if it can be over that far, actually. Might scoot the lights this way over a little bit more. I don't like alt placing lights. Stresses me out. They're never gonna be perfectly in line. Okay. Good enough. It's a movable island. We can always put it back. We can always fix it. If we're just pretending. We have all the lighting under the shelves and stuff too, so that works really well in here. Thank you, appreciate it. I think it's come along quite nicely. Okay. One thing I've been putting off is trying to figure out curtains. And I don't know if I want to deal with that necessarily. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what these look like. Yeah, they're curved, so it looks like they're floating. Oh, those don't look that bad. Ooh, we get a green. That could be fun. I love that. That's fun. Got yourself that roll hogging as CC so I can put the coffee maker on. Nice. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I think I'm going to stick with blinds for the most part. I don't really like using those, but I think for these windows... Oh, they clip. No! Okay, I can make them slightly bigger. There we go. But maybe we just use blinds. Fancy blinds. I do think I like the green. I feel like it works. I'm not the biggest fan of it. This would be essentially the same thing, just... Ooh, that fits around the top of the frame better, though. We get that. Yeah, I don't think I like that green. If we used green, this would be the one I'd use, or we can just use black. But I really would like to not have to use black. And then we can just pretend that they're rolled up all the way right now. I know it clips with the cabinet there, but we can overlook that. That's not a big deal. I've come a long way. I remember the days, back in the days when that would bother me so much I wouldn't do it. Those were the good old days. Okay. Let's see. I have room to put something here. Like maybe I could put... I was thinking a plant, but I don't want to block this too much because this is already kind of small to get through the island area, and then we have the door here that needs to be easy to get into. So maybe I just leave that open. And I'm thinking we could get another accent table of some sort by the back door. Oh wait, Cozy Kitsch could work. I like the vibe of that. I think that would look good in here. Are those technically classified as bookcases? Oh. Oh, I saw cozy. I got a little excited there. Yeah, you're gonna be under storage. That's too big, but the singles could go here. And we can leave them orange just like that. I'm just kidding. I actually don't mind that clipping either. I'm a new man. Honestly though, Cozy Kitchen is a cute vibe. Oh, this would have been cute on the dining table. What if we did this instead? Wait. We have the green checkered with the yellow. That brings the yellow in a little bit more too. I think that's fun. I think I like that better. We could put this on the desk over here or something. It's more dining room vibe-y, you know? That's a word, I promise. Look it up in the dictionary. You will see it exists. Maybe we could put some candles over here. Can have our books there. I like that. All of the green. Bum, 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 bing, bum. Yeah, I think how I had that is pretty much going to be where that goes. Let's see. So now we're getting over into the living area. I think we could probably get another floor lamp. It doesn't have to be this one again. We could use Cozy Kitsch here. Could be interesting. The green is like a matte green color. Ooh, we get this blue color. That could be fun. Let's do that. We get it in the rug right here. And we do have like the dark blue over here too, so it's kind of an interesting aesthetic, I feel like. And then maybe we could get us some magazines on the table right here. Where are the swatches for this one? Oh, wait. Let's do this. I like the idea of using this, because I also want to maybe put a couple more items on the table, but not only is it blue, which I didn't think about till now, but it has the pie on it, and we like baking. We put a lot of baking stuff in the kitchen, so that would make sense. And then maybe we could put could put like a little, I don't know, I want at least one more thing on here. Can put a little tissue box. We have like a little place here, or we have stuff that we can put down there too. Oh wait, we could also put like a little journal here. I feel like that might be more for our bedroom though. Maybe we do that in the bedroom later. Let me pull open, because we did a lot of Love Struck earlier. I'm curious, just like focusing on Love Struck for a second, what other things we get. The hippopotamus. I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and put that out there. We do that one. We get the blue and the tile outside, and we have some blues inside. Ooh, we could put this right here on the wall. Like over the chair in that little corner nook area. That's a vibe. Maybe we could put like a little... Wait, why does he not slot in there? Just a little decor piece, you know? And then I think we have the, is it memory that's in the thing? No. What are those boxes called? Go, decorations, clutter. I feel like they're usually near the top. I have these, which is not what I'm wanting. Could put a couple of those down there though. I thought memory was in the name of them. I could have sworn. Ooh, it would be fun to put board games down there. I love using, I've been using board games a lot in my builds lately, I feel like. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I already filled the space with something else. Okay. It'd be cute to put some pictures up here, like these are family members. Maybe, again, for bedroom, that would be a good idea. I'm gonna get the radio. Let me get the cozy kitchen, because we like music. We need a radio downstairs of some sort. And we can use this one. And maybe we could do... I know it comes in there... Oh, wait. No, I do like that one with the yellow. Never mind. And then I need to size that down, too. Let me move this. I need to place these candles a little differently. They're like ever so, I don't know, it's very awkward with the shape of them being so spaced out. Makes it a little difficult to work with. I can scoot these books over more too, which would help. We could do that. There we go. We could do it like that. Okay, we're gonna save. And then, let's see here. Do a little bit in the bathroom. And then I think, let's see. What do we want in the bathroom? What are we gonna do in the bathroom? That could be a vibe in here. Maybe do this, the high school years. Matches the vibe with the sink. Also forgot about, like, I want a ceiling light in here, but I don't know if I want the recessed lighting necessarily. Let's see. Losing my mind. Maybe like this would work really well in here. So we have these type of lights over here in the dining space. Ooh, I could do that in the entryway too, and then they match instead of having like so many different types of lights everywhere. Yeah, I like that. That could be fun. Whoa. I was thinking, I want to see what it looks like, because we have the medium wall height. Oh, I did elevate. Whoops. That's not the right thing. Scale. Maybe a little bit bigger. I want to see what this looks like. I have an idea. I might even need to make this slightly smaller. I'm wanting it to feel more like a custom light. I think that's a cool aesthetic. Okay, I just want to figure out a little bit more in here, and then we can like see from there. Sleek bathroom kit shelves could go. They'd have to go pretty high though, so we don't hit our head. Man, the base like size of these are so big, like so big. Let me get the glass ones. Those are like one of my favorite go-to, and I still even size those down when I use them. Okay, let's see. Maybe I could go a little lower. And get the same color swatch of that. That could be a vibe. Let's see. Don't know what all we'd put in here. We could just put like the skincare. Essential. Wait, why does that slot to the back of the toilet? That's weird. I feel like this toilet should not have things slot to the back of it. That's I was not expecting that. Interesting. Man, I'm just thinking we can have like some bottles of things in here. Maybe have a couple of little toilet paper rolls. Extra toilet paper. Still need to put toilet paper down here. And then maybe we could use this in here and their bath swatch. And then this is just a half bathroom, so I'm not gonna put like toothbrushes and things like that. Let's go to the sleek bathroom kit. Let's see what other things we could fill in. Maybe we could put like one of these plastic drawer organizers in here. Doesn't make sense to put this since we don't have a bathroom, or a bathtub, I mean. We do have a bathroom. We could put some like spare towels in here. We do get green for that. So that could be fun. Put a little hairbrush tray up there, maybe. I want to put a plant. Let's put a plant. I've already used Phil. I'm gonna get my vine plant. I've actually not used him yet. Oh, wait, no, I was gonna put him, oh, I'll use them in here, and then I'll put my Bloomin' Rooms go-to plant in the Cozy Kitsch. I forgot to put a plant in the bottom of the Cozy Kitsch thing we put outside. We could do the brown on that. And then for Bloomin' Rooms, don't want the leaf curtain. I love leaf curtain, but not for in here. I'm gonna have to do this, which is obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just want this little guy to go there. I thought that might have been too much, but are you a floater? Nope. Perfect. Okay. I really like the pot on that one. Let's see. We could do that to bring the yellow in over here a little bit. We've been playing with that color off and on. And then I need to figure out what I want over here on the wall. We still need to put a hand towel by the sink. Or, wait, I think I like that one better for the vibes. Like, even the base swatch of that is perfect, pretty much. Welcome in, everyone. Just gonna take a pause here to say that we are currently trying to fundraise for the Trevor Project, and they provide suicide prevention services to LGBTQ plus youth. I'm going to be streaming all month long, trying to raise $1,000, which I know is really, really lofty and ambitious for our community in particular. But I think streaming, every day this month, I think we could get there. It's just going to take a lot of time and diligence and support. So if you all, even if you can't donate, like if you could share the stream or even just being here helps to get the word out about it. But in case you missed anything in the news, the current administration is pulling funding for all LGBTQ plus suicide prevention efforts starting next year. So obviously this is more important now, now more than ever. It's always important, but particularly for our community, we need more services like this. And we do experience higher rates of suicide and self-harm than a lot of other demographics. So would appreciate y'all's support in this effort and just getting the word out. I do have a lot of fun little rewards that you can see whenever you go to donate. And then we have some fun milestones that I could hit going on, which includes me wearing a wig and doing some fun streams and activities and doing some Lego building, sharing some cringy photos of me whenever I was a kid and things like that. So would love to have you participate and join in. Just letting y'all know though that this is going to be a month-long thing. So hopefully we can at least, if not hit our goal, get close to hitting the goal. But just want to say thank y'all for being here and supporting this stream. And what we've been working on, I have a Pride Shell Challenge. So this is up on the gallery now, right here. Pride Shell Challenge, you can find it on the gallery under that, or you can look up my username, Dr. Sims, with 3 S's at the end. And this is the vibe. It's an interesting shape. So I did a random wheel generator at the start of the stream and of all the Pride flags. And it chose Demi Romantic, which is what you see in the top left corner. So it's an interesting color scheme with it being black and green, white and gray. So I think a lot of people may be confused a little bit whenever I say Pride Shell Challenge stream going on right now. It is Pride related. It's not super rainbowy, but that's the flag that we got and that's what we're working with. And you can see here in the shell too, I tried to do a nod to the actual shape in the flag with the triangle at the top. So that influenced some of the build itself a little bit. But it's a funky little shell. Would love to have you join in. We do shell tours on the 29th, so exactly 4 weeks from today. It's a tiny home, so it's not like a super big shell or anything. I was hoping to finish this in the stream, which was super lofty and ambitious, but I spent a lot of time at the start talking about the fundraiser and going through everything about the fundraiser, which took up a good bit of time. So I'm probably going to wrap up here, and y'all can be on the lookout for my YouTube video that I do. It's going to be a speed build video, so it'll be fun. I'll finish up the shell offline though, but I'll do a YouTube upload of showing the speed build and touring it and see what the final product looks like. But this has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate y'all being here and supporting the stream, and would love to have you join in the community. We have a Discord server. I'm going to put that in the chat if you want to join in. And then also you can find me on YouTube as well. I do a lot of other content on YouTube, some fun challenges and build tours that I do offline. So I build outside of my streams is all I'm saying. So the builds you see me do on stream are not the only builds that I work on. So if you want to check out some of the other content, would love to have you join in over there. But again, you can find the links to the fundraiser on all my socials. They're in my bios, they're on my profile. Twitch, I have a whole dedicated panel right at the very top. You can check out our campaign. You can check out the donation link as well and see what rewards you could get. And this, again, thank y'all for being here. And I will be streaming again tomorrow, which is highly unusual for me. And just so I don't tell y'all wrong, let me double check on the time just in case, because it's at 6 p.m., but I'm trying to remember what the actual stream is going to be. But I will be streaming tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we are going to be doing a trans tiny home. So it's going to be a trans theme. That would have been funny if we got the trans flag today for this build, because I already had planned a trans tiny home build for tomorrow. So that one's going to be a true tiny home, though. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. So we're going to work on that tomorrow. But thank y'all for being here. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, thank y'all. It's been fun. Okay. Bye.